Hello, my beautiful souls, and welcome back to Essence of the Moon. Today, I'm answering the call to get your decks out again. This is a fun and fabulous VR hosted by the lovely Feeding My Soul 1212. This is a part 2 to the original part 1. I saw this on Tapestry of the Unseen, my beautiful sister Lila. Please check her out. I will also link her video below. Videos, because she has done 2 of these. So this tag is all about revisiting those decks we once adored but have tucked away and giving them the moonlight they deserve once more. So brew your tea, light your candles, and let's dive into some decks we are ready for their encore. Okay, so there is 15 prompts to this. That is a lot of prompts, guys, so definitely grab your drinks, light a candle, sit back, and relax. Okay, so the first prompt is a deck with a quote on the inside of the box. So as y'all can see, I had to put numbers on these because there's a lot of prompts. Okay, so prompt number 1, a deck with a quote on the inside of the box. This is from Wisdom of the Wild Things Oracle by Angie Sullins, and I love, when I first did an unboxing for this, I loved what was written on the inside of the box, and I remembered it, so it was easy for me to grab this deck. And it says, there remains a remnant of wild magic in this world. Seek it and you will find it. Seek it with all your heart, and you will one day become it. So I'm not going to say per se it's a specific popular quote, but it's a quote that I absolutely love. And I love these quirky little images in here. Yeah, these are like very quirky and fun. And I mean, look at her. Be yourself. Regardless how quirky you are, be yourself, you know, that's beautiful. Remember who you are. Bring on the haggitude. Aren't those cute? Get untangled and focus. I mean, gorgeous, gorgeous images. Yeah. I love Angie Sullins decks, and they always come with an organza bag. This deck was sent to me by US Games. I have several of their decks already. Thank you for that. Because now I need to buy a new bookcase, and that's a good thing. Okay, so the second prompt is a deck with a damaged box or card. I don't really have damaged boxes or cards, so I'm going to go with Angel Tarot by Travis McHenry. So this is actually Darla's deck. This was gifted to her by a beautiful person that took care of her in the rescue. And Darla has bitten off, not bitten off completely, but they are teeth marks on some of these cards. And that's okay because this is her deck. So if I can find her teeth mark in here. Yeah, when she was doing card pulls with me, I would have her pick a card. Well, when she would pick a card, she'd actually bite it. But I love her for that. Let's see if we can find them back here, because I know you can see them pretty easily. She has a couple of them that she's bitten. But again, this is her deck, which is funny that she has her own deck. Okay, where are you? I'm trying to show you guys. It's in one of my little shorts when she picked the card and she bit it. She's so funny like that. It's funny that I flipped them over and I'm going through these in the back, and it's probably going to be one of the closest ones on the other way. Where's her deck at? Where's her little card at? I wonder if I missed it. Yeah, She definitely bit into it. She actually bit into another deck now that I'm thinking about it. It's another angel deck. Because she's Darla. Well, it's one of these cards that she has her teeth mark in. And I can't seem to find it. Is that it? No. Yeah, I don't normally have damage boxes. I've been lucky enough to get decks that are not damaged. Okay, well, I'm not going to keep searching for it. It's one of these cards in here that have little teeth mark on them that should not have teeth mark, because my lovely little girl bit the deck. She also licked these. So she does have some lick marks on here, some saliva. And you can see it better in the front. Okay, so this is the deck. I can't find the actual image yet, but it is on my shorts. But yes, this is Darla's deck that has bite marks on it. And it was gifted to her by a lovely lady named Maria, who took care of her after they rescued her from a horrible shelter that was going to unalive her shortly after. So yes, that's my second prompt. The third prompt, a deck with one or several renamed cards. That's definitely going to be Vision Quest. Oh, look, that's a damage box. I didn't realize that. I haven't done a full unboxing on this one yet. I have just got this recently. So, but I did when I noticed, like, the medicine wheel. The Hermit is fine. Balance. Spiritual Warrior. The Lovers is fine. The Shaman. Grandmother. Medicine Woman. Medicine Man. The Clown. These are all different. Life Force. Yeah. None of these, maybe there's a couple, that actually mean what they mean. But overall, they do not. So this is going to be a little bit, it's going to take a little bit getting used to, because even the minors are not the same. So we have fire, we have air, water, and earth. So none of these mean anything like the normal Rider-Waite-Smith system. And that's a little bit of a bummer, but I will work it out. Maybe put little clues on the back of the card, perhaps. Deck number 4, a deck with reversible backs. And it is Tarn Ellis Earth Woman Tarot. I love this deck. We did a deck study on this with Carrie from Mystical Musings. And I absolutely loved the images. I love that they had no faces. I love everything about it. And here are the reversible backs. This is probably one of the only cards I don't like, if you can see the comparison. This one's so pale and washed out, and these are just full of color. But I love the Three of Cups. I mean, look at the Star card. Queen of Swords, beautiful images. The Magician, Knight of Swords, Three of Swords, yeah, the High Priestess, the Devil, Eight of Pentacles. I mean, these are gorgeous. The Hermit, the World. Yeah, I love this deck. Absolutely love everything about this deck. Why are some of these cards upside down? Yeah. Aren't those lovely? And that one has the reversible backs. It is a Los Scarabeo deck. And again, it's Tarn Ellis Earth Woman Tarot. The next prompt is a deck with the star on the box. So I didn't have like a star per se, but I think that works. This one I just got. I did an unboxing on it. It's Oracle of the Witch's Candle. This is a Kickstarter deck, and it is absolutely gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous deck. Huge box. I mean, look at the backs on these. Aren't those lovely? And they have gold, like the red foiling. They have red on the edges. Yeah, these are beautiful cards. I love the medieval images. And I have number 35 of 500. I mean, look at this card right here. My ribbon broke, so I have to fix that. Look at that card. Wisdom bridges the seen and the unseen. Yeah. Beautiful, beautiful images. So that is a deck with a box, with a star on the box. The next one is a deck with no or few people in the minors. This one has absolutely none. It is the Sassy Dragons, Not Safe for Work by Peggy Pepez and Lisa Pepez. These are all dragons, and they're stinking adorable, and they are very, very sassy. 10 of Wands. Sure, you can move mountains, but is the hernia worth it? You're carrying a heavy load. Consider lightening it. 10 of Pentacles. F yeah, life is amazeballs. Take comfort in the abundance and the security of your resources. 6 of Swords. Row your boat away from the shitstorm. Accept help and guidance as you journey towards recovery. Death. Out with the old shit, in with the new shit. Endings pave the way for new beginnings. Aren't these cute? So there's no humans in this deck. They're all sassy dragons, and they're adorable. I mean, look at the Empress card. Nurture that shit out of that shit. Take care of all that is important, including yourself. Yes. Take care of yourself. That's the backs. Also reversible, super, super cute. And here is the lovely box. This came from Etsy. I found this on Etsy. Lisa Pepez has her YouTube channel on here. And these are just adorable decks. Number 7 is a deck that doesn't have a person in the full card. And of course, it has to be my Wise Dog Tarot. This is from MJ. I only use this deck for my kids. I have 3 adult boys, but I have specific decks for specific people. And here's the full card. Isn't that adorable? A little Jack Russell going on his journey. That's the Knight of Pentacles. These are all dogs, obviously. Queen of Wands. Ace of Cups. Aren't these cute? Look at the Chariot with the Huskies. And the Moon. Isn't he adorable? Looking at his reflection in the water. Yeah. That's the full card. There's a butterfly, there's a crow, there's a snake, and there's a Jack Russell going on the Fool's Journey together. Again, that is the Wise Dog Tarot by MJ. I think this one is on Amazon. She has several decks that are not on Amazon. You have to buy directly through her page. Number 8, a deck with your favorite box design. And it's definitely Mother Mort Carnival 1897 Oracle deck. I mean, look at this box. Look at the foiling on it. I love the magnetic clasp. Thumb cutouts are nice, but magnetic clasp are where they're at. I mean, look at how gorgeous this is. Just a gorgeous deck. This is an 80-page storybook about the characters that are in not only this guidebook, But look at these images. Look at these cards. Look at the backs. Just gorgeous. Green gilding and foiling. Yeah. He's coming out with a new deck, and I can't wait to get my hands on it. His work is phenomenal. His artwork, also phenomenal. The storylines that he does, it helps you get close to the characters and the cards. I love his work. It's matte hues. He has other beautiful decks, but these by far have been very, very beautiful. So Mother March Carnival, 1897, Oracle deck by Matt Hughes. Okay, number 9, a deck you've made 180-degree turnaround about, anticipated purchase, fell flat, or lukewarm feelings about the deck, and then absolutely loved once you received it and worked with it. It's the Ehrenberg Tarot. We also did a deck study on this with Carrie from Mystical Musings, and I wanted to jump in and do a deck study. I was uncertain about this deck because it really didn't call me in. I wasn't sure what I was going to feel with the zoomed in images, but boy was I wrong. It gives you a different perspective to what it is you're looking at. Like, for example, here, the Four of Cups. She's being offered a cup, but she's refusing it. You can see her hands folded. Clearly someone else is giving her the cup. She's refusing it. 9 of Cups. The 5 of Wands. You can see the scorn look on their faces, how they're staring down each other, getting ready for a battle. The Chariot. I mean, there's definitely a different perspective. 9 of Wands. You can see how he's gone through it, you know? But he still has one eye open. The Emperor. King of Wands. So this was a lovely surprise for me. I actually do love this deck. Look at that, 5 of Swords. Definitely zoomed in image for the Rider-Waite-Smith. And I, surprisingly, ended up loving this deck. Ehrenberg Tarot. Okay, number 10, a deck with an even major in the box, artwork like High Priestess, Emperor, Lover, Strength, Wheel, etc. And that is going to be my Desert Illuminations deck. That is the star card. This is by Lindsay D. Williams. I love this deck as well. Look at the backs on it. Isn't that lovely? And then the teal sides to it. Beautiful, beautiful. That's your moon card. Let's see if we can find the star card upside down. What's going on with my decks? There we go. I mean, look at how fun these are. Look at the aliens on this one for the 3 of Pentacles. The Magician, you can see the aura all around him. This is such a fun deck. And these also are not the same. They have different names for them. So the Knight of Chilies. Sun, King of Cactus. So instead of the Pentacles, it's the Cactus. There's your star card. Isn't that lovely? She's such a nice person to talk to. She's a teacher. She lives in Truth or Consequence, New Mexico, which I love that after the name, after the game, the series, or the show, the TV game. And Desert Illuminations, that is number 10. The 11th deck, a deck on your tarot shelf storage area with the box title facing in the opposite direction from the others. This one always faces in the opposite direction of others because I can't tell which is forward, which is not. It's exactly the same. There's nothing on the side that tells me where it's facing. And this is my Zach Bagans, the Haunted Museum Tarot deck. It is a signed copy. And these are the images. These are the Knight of Pentacles, the King of Wands. Let's see if we can find, that's the Justice card. That is the Serial Killer Jail Room. The Sun is Hey Diddle Diddle Automation. The World is the Haunted Museum. This one he made in collaboration with his resident tarot reader. That's the Full Antique Automation doll. Let's see if we can find, I know he's in here. He's in one of these cards, of course, because it's Zach, and here it is. He's the Magician. So instead of the Zoltar machine, it's the Zachtar machine. Yeah. These are really creepy images. I actually went through them to the museum. That's the Emperor. That's the Dybbuk box. My husband and I went to the museum, I don't know, maybe 6 years ago. Empress is Peggy the doll. And the Chariot is the Death Van, or Dr. Kevorkian's van. The energy in there is super heavy. And then couple rooms I did not go into, only because I felt the heaviness before going in there and could not subject myself to that. So this is number 11, a deck on your tarot shelf area with the box title facing in the opposite direction from the others. Okay, so number 12 is a lonely deck, a deck you don't store with your other decks. And it is my Santa Muerte Colors tarot deck. This one sits on her altar. I am a Santa Muerte devotee, newly Santa Muerte devotee, and this I only use for her. Nobody else gets a reading from this. I do have an ancestral deck that is also a Santa Muerte deck, and that one's by Fabio Listrani, but this one was gifted to me by Ramon from Moon Scarab. He is my co-host on Behind the Moon on Thursdays. We do a live show together with Bobby from Wild Raven Tarot, and where we discuss magic, divination, different magical topics that we pick every Thursday. And he gifted me this. He is a Santa Muerte devotee. And these are all beautiful images of Santa Muerte. But this one sits specifically on her altar. And I do my readings on her altar for myself. Yeah. So this one sits by itself. Okay, the next one, number 13, a deck you associate with the current season. And that is going to be the Seed and Sickle Oracle, only because we are in the summertime. Everything needs broken down, taken care of, weeded, all of that fun stuff. This is a Oracle deck, Dusk and Dawn guidebook. This is a hefty deck, guys. Basil, magnolia, the rowan tree, ragwort, chamomile, bracken, cherry, verbena, mistletoe, birch, I love birch, mustard, moonwort, oleander, clematis, and the sickle, the alder. Yeah. So this is definitely, for me, a summer deck because I am out collecting these flowers and herbs in the yard and drying them up. So that is a deck you associate with the current season. And again, that is the Seed and the Sickle Oracle deck by Fez Inkwright. Yeah, isn't that a lovely box? It's beautiful. Okay, number 14. We're 2 away, guys, 2 away. Number 14, a deck in which your favorite animal makes an appearance. And that is going to be, I just did an unboxing on this. This is my previous video, the Aven Oracle. I love crows and owls. Owls are associated with Santa Muerte. The crows I associate with my brother Ramon from Wild Raven Tarot. Even though it's Raven, he does associate with crows as well. And the peacock is my grandmother, who is in spirit. So this has lovely images of different birds, their associations, astrological sign, their history. There's the owl. Their history with the magical world, how they can be utilized, and so forth. So that is number 14. A deck with my favorite animal, or, yep, where my favorite animal makes an appearance. And last but not least, a deck with a rainbow, either on the box or in the card. So I don't really have a rainbow per se deck. This is about as bright and rainbowy it's going to get, is the Illuminated deck of Holy Souls. Again, this is by Lindsay D. Williams. She also made the Desert Illuminations tarot. This one has a lot of souls or saints on it. There's the gilding. Isn't that beautiful? And here are the fronts. Oh, here are the backs. Very rainbow-esque, very bright and cheery. And then here are the cards. Different saints, angels as well. Saint Francis, Saint Gertrude, Saint Nicholas, Saint Christopher, Saint Carlos Acutis, Saint Notburga, Padre Pio, Saint Catherine of Alexandria, Saint Andrew Kim, Saint Matthew. I know there's some angels. Archangel Zadkiel is in here. Saint Elizabeth, Saint Helen, Anima Sola, which is a soul in purgation. This one, I just recently came across it, and I'm not sure where I saw it, but I definitely just saw that, and I was looking for an image, and I just found it. How funny is that? I'm putting that in the front so that I can find it again, because I will be utilizing this in spell work. How funny. I was looking for a card, and I saw some online, but didn't find one that I wanted to use for this, and I just found it, and I love the colors. Okay, guys, so that is my VR on Get Your Deck Out Again. Thank you for joining me on this little rediscovery journey. If any of these decks spark your interest, or if you've been inspired to revisit a few old favorites of your own, let me know in the comments below. A big thanks to Feeding My Soul 1212 for creating such a cozy and nostalgic VR. Again, thank you to Lila from Tapestry of the Unseen, and as well as Roman from Gold Mundi XY for challenging me on this. As always, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share with your fellow peeps on YouTube. Until next time, stay mystical, stay magical, and keep your decks close.